Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd do a different kind of video and just kind of talk to you guys about an article on my blog that by far sends me the most messages to my inbox and on social media. I get a lot of questions, some feedback, and I wanted to make a video about it because I do have some updates to the post. And since I'm starting to do more video now, I thought this would be the easiest way to just give the update on where I am today. The post that I'm talking about it's titled 2 Side Jobs That Make Me $3,000 a Month as a Stay-at-Home Mom. And I wrote this post back in October 2016, so it's been a little over a year. And at the time I was doing 2 jobs. I was working writing for the blog. And for those of you that don't know that you can make money blogging, you definitely can. I go into detail about ways that I make money in the post, about ways that I make money blogging. The other one was photography. And my update is that I no longer do photography. I quit that side business to focus solely on the blog because the blog income started to increase. And it increased to the amount where it actually surpassed my full-time income that I was making when I was working. So instead of kind of splitting my focus in 2 different ways, I decided to quit photography. Although I still love photography, I use it more for personal and for the blogs. As far as the blog goes, as I said, my income did increase so that I could focus solely on the blog work and not have to do another side job. My blog has definitely taken off to things that I could have never even thought or dreamed of. When I started blogging, I didn't know much about blogging for money and blogging from home as a job. This past year I had my very first sponsored trip with Royal Caribbean. They sent my family on an 8-day cruise to the Western Caribbean. We went to the Bahamas. It was during the Great American Solar Eclipse. So you can imagine our experience was one in a lifetime. Before this, I would have never imagined that me and my family would be paid to go on a cruise for work. And it was just to capture content for them. We were paid in addition to having an 8-day cruise in an amazing family stateroom. And it was just the most amazing experience, and I owe it all to blogging. Now I will say that blogging is a journey, and it does take a little bit of time to get to where I'm at as full-time income. When my daughter was born in 2012, I knew that I wanted to stay home with her, and then in 2013 I started blogging. I will say this, blogging is not an easy, quick way to make money. It took me about a year to year and a half before I started seeing some money come in from my blog. But I do have to say that I think back then starting a blog was a little bit more difficult, because now there's resources everywhere to help anybody start a blog about anything. I recently wrote my own guide, how to start a blog about anything and make money from it. And I will link that also in the description below so that you can check it out if you are interested in starting a blog. So to update you on what I've been doing since that post, my main sources of income last year were through sponsored posts, and that is where brands pay you to do certain things. So they will pay you to either review a product or promote their product or post on Instagram, either receive money to do something or you receive product in exchange to do something. The other way that I am making an income from my blog is through affiliate links, and that could be me recommending something from Amazon and somebody purchased that item. I could also recommend a blogging course that I took, and I might make some commission from that purchase if somebody decides to also take that course. Third way that I'm making money now, since my traffic is higher than it was last year, I am also making income through my ads. My 3 main sources of income are through sponsored posts, affiliate links, and ads. I would say about 70% of my income is with sponsored posts. So every month I get in emails, or I might reach out to brands, or brands might seek me out through social media or through email. We agree upon certain terms, I sign a contract, They send me a product. It could be a service. It could be a restaurant that you're promoting. It could be a trip, like with Royal Caribbean. They hired me and my family to take photos on the trip and also video. And also I was doing a lot of Insta stories from there to promote the solar eclipse event, and then also just to promote their cruise lines in general. But those are the three main ways that I make money from my blog. And the most asked question that I get is, how do I get sponsored posts? And like I said, nowadays it's a lot easier, I think, for bloggers to start making money sooner than it was when I first started blogging. And that's because there are so many networks that are searching for bloggers. And when I say networks, they're like PR companies, or they're big networks like Collective Bias. All that means is that there's like a middleman between you and, say, Disney or Huggies. They are the middleman that is working for the larger brands, searching for bloggers that match the company's criteria of who they want to promote their product or service. And that is probably the easiest and quickest way you can start off by making money blogging. At first it may not be much, because they do pay you, most of them pay you based on how much traffic you have or how much followers you have on social media, how much exposure the company is going to get by hiring you. So it may not be much at first, but if you start making a couple $100s a month, that you keep working at it, you keep working at your traffic and your social media profiles, you're going to keep growing and growing. You should be making more as you progress in your blogging career. The main reason I wanted to do this and make money from home was so that I could stay with them while they're young, while they go through, their elementary school and their younger years, and eventually once they get older, I might be able to take my blogging skills or social media in another direction. If you are interested in blogging, then I say don't wait, just go for it. I have a complete tutorial about how to set up your own blog, and I will link it directly in the description. It shows you step by step with updated screenshots and everything from the company. I always get asked in emails or through social media, what's the best advice that you can give me as a stay-at-home mom who wants to start making money from home, or eventually wants to quit her job to have children or to be at home with her babies. And I always say just start, because you never know when you're going to get that big opportunity or when you're going to get your first payout. And it's very rewarding and it's motivating and it keeps you going, and who knows where blogging can take you. So I would say just go for it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. I do have more blogging tips on my blog, including how to start a blog and also my blogging guide at storyof5.com. I'll put those links directly in the description below. If you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon. Bye.